Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the month of February 2016. And this month, you start off with the Six of Hearts, which is a really great card. It represents that return on your exchange of energy. This has been a huge trend for Capricorn. I think you've had this card several times already, and it's all about putting energy out, getting it back. Usually, before getting this card, it's like you put energy into things, you don't get it back. So, for any of you Capricorns out there that have been like trying to start a business, maybe in the past you've been putting energy into the businesses that you've been trying to start, but they've just not been really going anywhere, or you've seen minor success, but then it gets taken away. But now with this six coming in, it really wants you to put energy into things because you will see a return. It's a good time to try things that you've tried in the past that haven't worked as well. So it's kind of like, in a sense, it kind of does represent second chances, because it can represent starting something old, kind of reviving it, putting a new twist on it maybe, but then seeing success, whereas in the past you didn't. It's also a card that can bring up old situations as well. And, it's a card that kind of says it does want you to think more positively. It can bring up, like I said, some old situations that might look like something scary that happened to you in the past, or you might be automatically jumping to kind of the negative. Like when you see success now, you might be like, okay, so when's the bad thing going to happen? Because that's what Capricorn is used to be fair, is you're used to good things happening and then something bad immediately following it up. But this card says, hey, stop that negative talk and really kind of think more positively and things, because things are more positive. And kind of to strengthen that message, you have the Ace of Hearts, which represents kind of like turning over a new leaf, better energy coming in. This is a card of renewal as well. I frequently say when I meditate on this card, I see like a heart with another, like, that's melting, and a fresh heart underneath. So it's like this like renewal, transformative kind of energy, very refreshing as well, I guess is a good word to use for it. So a lot of that's coming to you. Some traditional readers would read Ace of Hearts as like kind of fortune after difficulty, so good, fortunes after a difficult period of time. It's also considered a very lucky card as well, so any of you that need luck, that can come to you. And of course, love is definitely on the table. I would say that love probably is more just beginning to open up for those Capricorns that are looking for it. I think it's only kind of the beginning of that. I don't think that this month is necessarily going to be the month that you meet somebody. It could very well happen, but definitely feels like you have a little bit more time to go for those of you that are single. Next, you have the Four of Spades. Four of Spades, all about not creating arguments in the home. It is a warning card. It says do not create any problems in the home, because it'll come back to bite you for sure. So definitely stay out of any arguments. Don't start any arguments. Don't if the kids aren't doing the dishes, just kind of deal with it for now, and then next month you can yell at them all you want. But this month is definitely a good month to avoid just any little things, no matter what, no matter how you feel about it, because with the Four of Spades, things can get blown way out of proportion in the home. It's also the card of planning, though, on a more if we look at the more positive meaning of the card, it is a card of planning and planning how we're going to build something. I do think that a lot of you Capricorns have a very specific vision for the future, and I think now you're kind of like planning those things out about how you're going to get there and how you're going to do it, which is good. You're adding structure. That's what this card's all about. It's all about having an idea, but putting structure behind it and building it up. It's very important. And finally, you have the Two of Diamonds. So a lot of you could be matching up perfectly with a job or business if you're looking for those things. It can also mean if a business partner comes to you during this time, it would be somebody that would be very, very positive for the business, so really help you out. For those of you that are maybe retired or not working, this can represent maybe you coming up with a good financial idea, investing in a good investment, or like meeting up with somebody who can help increase your finances. So like, again, for those of you that are retired, maybe a planner comes to you and gives you a better idea on how to kind of invest your money so that you can have more for your retirement. Just something to look out for with this card. But all in all, it looks like an amazing month. So thank you for watching and enjoy.